I'm having a few problems growing these beans in their pots. I have tried to anchor them down by putting bricks in the top of the pot, but the wind has really taken its toll, and we've got a storm coming next week, so I don't know how they're going to hold up. I keep trying to stand them up because this whole structure is just leaning sideways, so yeah. And we've got a few beans coming, but for the amount of flowers that have formed and then fallen off, I should have a lot more than this, I think. So I'm going to try and stand that up a bit better, maybe put another cane in this pot at the end, try to prop it up somehow, and then see if I can anchor those down, because last time when we had some wind, it wasn't a storm, but it fell onto this tomato here, which is a self-seeded one, and as you can see, the main stem broke off, so I'm leaving that side shoot just to keep it going. But this other tomato here is doing really well, especially since they've just grown in all this gravelly area here next to the fence. There's no special treatment, but it's still there. And it has got flowers coming. I don't know what variety it is, because these have just self-seeded because I had the greenhouse here last year. So I'll just see how they get on. And while we're talking tomatoes, this one here is the one that is taken from the cutting, and that's got flowers coming and is looking really healthy. Right, I've put another cane there, and I've repositioned the two bricks that are holding it down, and then I've pulled this up with a few stones. I don't know if that will be enough to hold against the storm, probably not. But what I'm going to do now is just tie from this cane to the new one. I think that's the best I can do for now. We just have to see how they hold up. But the bricks are there, stones, and then this one on the end, I've repositioned the brick, so hopefully it'll stop that falling right over. But as I say, it's the best I can do for now, and we'll see how the storm affects it. Now, something else that's got a bit of an issue is the cucumbers. As you can see, all the leaves are either dying or just going yellowy. We have got some new ones here that are coming through. They're quite nice and green. Now, there's quite a few different reasons why cucumbers can be like this. It can either be spider mite, but I've checked the back of the leaves and there doesn't seem to be any sort of main infestation of anything. Can be watering problem, and obviously the heat, which we've certainly had, but also it can be the fungus, similar to hollyhocks, although they're not related, but it's a similar kind of problem. So what I'm going to do is give them a quick spray with this Fungus Fighter Plus. Now, it says on here it controls box blight, black spot, mildew, rust, leaf spot on roses and other ornamental plants, and it says and selected vegetables. Now, there's a picture of cucumber on there, so I'm just assuming that I can use it on these. So it's just a prevention, really, because it could be a number of things. I mean, they have been watered and there is drainage, so I don't think it's a watering problem, but we have suffered a lot of heat and the leaves have wilted down so many times, although the pots are still damp. resurrected themselves, but maybe it was just too much. But I'll give them a quick spray with that and see what that does. And I'll just give you a quick look in the other greenhouse here. I've got a lot of tomatoes to pick. So that's my next job. Just get those picked off. Now down here, this one that was supposed to be a purple bumblebee tomato, they are definitely not purple. So I think I either got the seeds mixed up or, well, probably. So it's probably some sort of other plant, but I'm not sure what. But anyway, they're still tomatoes, so I'm not complaining. So I'll get those picked and I'll say bye for now. See you soon.